How's it going, guys? So, I'm feeling pretty tired today. I just finished my training, so I've just finished that. So, no, I'm not just finished my training. I just finished work, my sets of work. So, I can tell I'm tired. I'm spitting nonsense. And that's what I spouting shite. So training today. So what we're doing, bench and deadlifts. Easy enough. This is the last session where the numbers are still the same. The numbers will be getting increased from tomorrow. Aye. As I say, this is slowly going to be ramping up. Fairly quickly, I'm hoping. Well, fairly quick. And then we'll just be getting into it. So, aye. Nothing really more to explain. Let's just get into it. Go. Yeah, that's going line, but sorted. Oosh. So, yeah, well, let's play it. So here we go. Happy days. Starting lands. It isn't here. Oh. No, that's the new multi-chat, is that Lumi stream, so it just connects right away. So Lumi stream is not a person, but a system. So it's all good. How's it going, man? So I weighed myself there. So I am getting close to 74 kilos, getting close to being below it. I am 74.6. There you go. Get some more calories burnt out by farting. So we're just gonna try and battle through this a wee bit quickly there. Oh, 200 kilo bench, Lenny. Lenny case. Oh. So, well, this is my last session of doing this sort of bench build up. And then see to tomorrow, everything's heavier. Well, no, not everything's heavier. Uh, certain weights are slightly heavier and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, and it's 42. Oh, Lance, also guess what? So, you know how I said I'm doing the bench competition and then I was going to do a November comp? Yeah, it's no longer a November comp, it's a October competition. So yeah, I basically do my bench comp in August, near the end of August. It gives me September, October, because it's giving me the 20th of October for the main competition, and I could do the winter one closer to December, but I want to have it done as soon as I can. It means I can go on holiday. I know I go on holiday. Also, I have now figured out what weights I need to lift to be able to compete at the Scottish Classic. And it shouldn't be an issue at all. It should not be an issue. I should be able to do a 110 bench, a 170 squat, and a 190 deadlift, and that would give me 470, which is a qualifying total for 24 kilo class. So ideally, I've done all these weights before. It shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, ideally that would be great. But then ideally, furthermore, would be bench 120, deadlift 220, and squat 200. That'd be even better, because that means even if I missed weight for 74 kilo, I can still compete at 83 kilo. But we'll see. We'll see. Easy enough. 33. So I'm essentially just trying to go through this as quick as I can, kind of figure out roughly how long each thing should take me. I mean, I've not even hit 10 minutes yet, so I can sit down for a second at least. Oh, your wrist is a wee bit sore. Ah, we've done alright. We're doing absolutely fine. Also, I'm quite chuffed we're at 167 followers. I say we're getting closer and closer every day to 100, so it's good. It's awesome, it's absolutely awesome. Happy days at least. As I said, I'm going to be getting, as I said, a new microphone very soon. It's the one that attaches on, so I'll be getting that very soon. I just need to decide what. Oh no, I know what light mic I'm getting. I just need to decide how I'm paying for it, whether I'm going to pay it over like 3 months, like one bit, one bit, one bit, or I pay it all in a winner, but I can save like just under 20 quid. So what do I want? Save money or have it spread out, so that means I'm not using as much money this month. So need to kind of decide. Not 100% sure. Not 100%. Right, let's do this set. This is 4. Easy. Easy. Ooh, toes cracked. I'm not stubbing my toe this time, I swear to God I ain't. My body was in agony. I've done that. Not my body. So, real soft. Just move this like that a wee bit. So as I said, for the first 2 and a wee bit weeks, all we're really doing is sensory work stuff. So we're just doing a bit of sensory work, and then once we get past the 2 weeks, sorry I'm yawning. Apologies. Once we get past the 2 weeks mark, then it's really doing skill moves. What I mean by skill moves is like doing heavy unrack, doing some pin pressing, doing extended pauses, stuff like that. So, Bowser, Big Bean, Burrito. Salmon, mate. You all good? Oh, so I'm getting closer to my under 74 kilos. I'm getting very close. New mic? No. So what it was is for my sound originally, I had it plugged into a sound card into my computer, which I think the mic was clearer, but it was very quiet. Whereas now that my sound card stopped working, so I've plugged the mic. It's just a wee shotgun Rode mic into my GoPro, which is fed through HDMI into OBS, which makes everything much louder, but the quality is diminished. But I have decided for for everyone's benefit I'm going to buy one of the wireless mics that you can attach onto you. I'm going to buy one of them, and I know which one I'm getting. I just haven't bought it yet. Because I know the audio is louder now. It's just the quality. And well, I don't know if someone's told me the quality shit, so I'm just taking that as gospel, the quality shit. So, and also I know for a stream, the visual is one thing, which I've got the visual down. It's just I need audio is more important because you're listening to this fucking awful voice for the next hour and a bit. Or if you're lucky, then I guess it's alright. You don't need to listen. You can zone it a bit. But aye. So yeah, not a new mic, just different set, slightly different setup wise. Ah, cool. Uh, hmm. So. Hmm. When I'm going to do benching, so 70 kilos, 5 sets, 4 reps, easy enough. Carry bench, easy. So, so the wireless helmet I'm going to get is the DJI ones. So after I know what people were using, some people use Road 2, some people use just a high-end brand that are cheaper and all that. So I did a wee bit of research, and overall, it seems to be the DJI mics are the best, but that's very few and far between. The only reason why it's the best is because it's its own charging case. There's other points that bring it up. It's not just like, oh, it's the best quality. It has great quality, charging case, da 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 da, etc. etc. So it's the reason why I'm going to go for that mic. And plus I'll have two of them, so technically if I ever have a training partner with me, they can have a mic attached to themselves as well, which is great. Also, if I'm doing like a long session downstairs playing PlayStation or something, I've got the mic attached, I can just swap it about. So it will work. It will work. I'll just need to get used to having like a fucking mic attached to me. But yeah. Right. Whoa, whoa, I don't know what happened there. Oh. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. Oh. But, pardon me, sorry. I put my belt and I didn't even put it on. Fucking idiot. Also, what I did a wee bit of stuff yesterday, so what I did was, see, because I've kind of redone my OBS scenes, I've only got two scenes, gaming and training, so because I've lost everything, I've now redone my gaming stream, so when I do eventually play the PlayStation again, and hopefully finish Star Wars, I can just set it up and it's good to go. No, but the only things, as I said, I need to do is just kind of go through my settings for my streaming. For each platform, kind of just go through the settings, get a Discord sorted, you can get pop-ups and alerts sorted. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll get each streaming service I'm going to be doing up and running first, out and sorted, and then I'll. Sorry, my brain's kind of going ski with. And then I'll do alerts and pop-ups, and end with Discord, and then I'll finish off by doing other bits for each channel individually. So yeah, that is the plan. Oh. Ah, good, good. So, as I say, when it comes to like the last couple of weeks, I'll do the bench very strict. Like I'll have it out, hold it, down, pause, up, pause. So, but I'm happy I'm getting. I'm happy I'm a lot leaner than what I was. So I'm easily, as I said, I'm easily free, no. Yeah, I can say I'm 4 kilos lighter than what I was in February in my competition. So that's a stone. That's a lot of weight to be different from, which is good. It's very good. I'm happy. So as long as I can get lighter but remain strong, that is the main thing, isn't it? Remain strong, get lighter. So can't complain. Can't complain. So yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. See, I would be normally setting my timers and stuff, but I'm actually doing good timing anyway. As I say, this isn't that heavy where I need a full 3 minutes rest just now. I can kind of dip in and out. I'm still doing close grip benching right after this. I'm just trying to decide what weights I'm doing. Do I keep doing what I've been doing, 10 reps, and then go up 5 kilo every single time? So I did last time. The bar, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Then the time yesterday, I did 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So, in that attitude, I should be doing. I should be doing 50. I should start off at 50 and go from there, which I might do. Or if I do 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. No, I'll do 50, 55, 60. I'll go, basically I'll get it equaling this and then keep it at that. I think that's the plan. So that's it. Basically, I'm just want to do every sort of pressing movement to improve the bench. Sorry. And even when I'm doing the skill stuff, I'll still be doing pressing movements, but not too much in a way it takes away from the main training. Let's go. Let's go. That's 4. Good. Sitting feels I'm getting a wee bit of a stretch. It's weird, I feel like I'm getting a stretch in my bladder, I feel. You know, it's a weird feeling. So let's just review my form there. So, actually, I'm making great time. I'm only 27 minutes in. So it's good. It is good. Oh. Oh, I've got an itchy ear. Alright. Okay, that's me. That's me. So let's just have a look at the form. So we'll have a wee nosy bum. One. Cool. My phone that gave a wee bing. It's a meme. I'll check it out later on. Oh, good. I love my memes. See when I wear black, I just look fucking great. It's cool. Good, good. I mean, I'm going to double check. I've completely lost count on how many sets I've done. So, hold on. Let's just have a... So. I'm just making sure I've done whatever sets I'm saying that I've done. So this is set 1. So that's set 1. That's set 2. That's set 3. That was it. Okay, cool. So I'm good to go. I'm on the set that I thought I was on. That's fine. We're all good to go. Wacht, passie. Awesome. 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 Pardon me, sorry. Good. Good. Doing alright. Oh. By the way, since I'm doing a lot of close grip stuff just now, I'm hoping my pressing power just becomes that much better. As I say, bench wise, my width is fine, my positioning is fine, the area of my chest, everything is fine. In the upper body stance, I feel sometimes my position, if I'm too high or too low, isn't the best. But I know once I get that sweet spot, I'm good. I'm starting to get used to transferring the force from my feet into my hips, through my back, and generating force back through the arms and the chest and the lats. So I think the two main points that I need to think about more is activating or using the lats and the lift and feet and glute activation. By having my feet firmly pressed and have my glutes actually flexed. I think I say, well, 3 points: lats, glutes, feet pressure, well, feet pressure, feet, hams, glutes, feet. No, not hams, lats, glutes, feet. There you go, fifth time lucky, Jesus. So yeah, and as I said, what we'll do is we'll do close grip starting at 55, we'll do 55, 60, 65, I'll so on and so forth, 10 reps every time until I can't do 10 reps. And once I can't do 10 reps, I just do sets of that, just bum 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 bum, of the same weight. And when I feel like it, I'll decrease the reps from 10 to 5 and put the weight going from there. So yeah, that is the idea, that is the plan. Hmm. I'm just stroking the beard. Right. I'm gonna get a haircut and get everything all tied up, I think. Because as much as my hair is probably the best style I've had in a long time, it's a very mature style, I feel. The wee mid, the kind of the side part, or the middle, the curtains and stuff. I just find I need a wee change up. Especially with all this fucking extra weight at the back of the head. But no, I know for a fact, if I was to ever get my hair this length again, I would totally rock this style. Because it actually looks alright. Nice fringe are tied up, or there you go, it comes down like that. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it doesn't look the best on the webcam, but there you go, me brushing my heat. Oh, some tugs. There you go, the tugs away. There you go, it's a shine. That's it, look at that shine. Right, let's get this set done. I'm just being I'm just being a nuisance now. Because I need to be done in the next hour and 40 minutes, which I will be. There's no doubt about that. So, I think what I'm going to do is, so I'm doing one more set of this, then I'll do close grip, and then once I've done close grip, I'm clearly doing my deadlifting, and then once I'm done my deadlifting, we'll do some one hand cable rows, I think maybe. No, we'll do rowing together, yeah, and we'll have it. Yeah, do it wider, and we'll do it with that rowing higher up. Get more of the upper back, because my lower back's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. And also, because I'm benching at this kind of position, doing the opposite motion may help to have the activation and stuff. Don't know for sure, but I'm just, thinking in that sort of logic sense. Might not even be logic, but I'm thinking. So at least that counts. Also, I need to make sure that my feet, I don't use the bench to arch my feet. Oh, sorry for the yawning. Man. Try to think what am I benching. I think because I'm 74 kilo class, I'm going to need to have my bench lighter. So it'll probably be like first lift between 100 and 105. Second lift, if first lift succeeded, it'll either be like 105, 110, and then we'll just need to see if I get to like, as I say, week 3, 4, 5, and I'm able to bench 105, 107, 110, fairly, I'm talking easy, fairly easy, then we'll take it from there. But right now, we don't know. So, Because technically I'm 45 kilos below my on rep max. So yeah. Yep. So 55. I don't need to warm up again because I've been doing it, so leave the belt off. 41 minutes. Yeah. I've done good timing, I just need to make sure I keep the pace. But that wasn't the quickest pace. The blood. Sound. Oh, wedges. Oh, okay. So close grip benching now. So 10, 10, 10, 10. And we'll keep it moderately quick. As I say, I'm using the wrist straps all the time just now, just protecting the wrists. As I say, and the last thing I want to do is injure myself. Oh, that's another reason why I'm only squatting and deadlifting twice a week. I'm just so yeah, squatting and deadlifting twice a week. But as I was saying, because the competition after my bench one is literally 10 weeks, I will essentially be taking a wee rest period for a week and a bit, and then straight back into it. So I don't know how intense I want to have this. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to need to try and decide. But as I said, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. So let's go. Oh, for us supposed to do 50, 55, that was 55. Oh well, fuck it. 55, 60. I'll give myself, I'll use the timer this time. It's a minute and a half. Minute and a half. So, as I was saying, my calendar wise, so we're on to July next week. No, we're on to July tomorrow. So, as I said, competition is the 20th of August. So I've got essentially a month and 20 days. And then after that, I have 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, let me go again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 weeks after that competition. So 8 weeks, then 10 weeks. So I could run this program again, or give myself a week to plan, and then go again. So yeah. Yeah. Because last time I did a 6 week prep, and I did get pretty intense. Like I was feeling shattered by it. So I don't know if I want to do a full squat bench deadlift prep over a longer period, or I don't know. I don't know. Because originally I was just going to do Condito right up to the competition, but as I said, I felt like Condito was failing me. So, well, it wasn't. As I say, I'll change my tune. It wasn't failing me in the sense of my squat and my deadlift. My squat and my deadlift were going very well. It was my bench press. It probably didn't help that I didn't have my bench set right to begin with. It took me my second week of doing it to get it right. I probably should have done this Condito for a bit longer, but me personally, I wasn't getting the volume in my chest. Legs and deadlift that was alright, but I wasn't getting the volume required for myself that I believe to get stronger. Good. Good. See, I've not been doing as many sets now, but it just means the sets that I'm doing are quality sets. $65. Total Q96. How much weight is that? That is just 65 kilos. So I did my main benching, I did 70 kilo, and then this is my close grip, I'm doing 65. So I'm just at the beginning of a competition prep for powerlifting. So everything isn't heavy just now, it's nice and light, and I'm building myself up over 2 weeks. And I'm going to be doing 5 weeks of heavy, intense lifting, and a wee week and a half of tapering off, and then the competition. So yeah, it's going to be good. So as that's what I've done there bench wise on the program. You see, built myself. It says 69, but I round up or down, so 70, and then so yeah. How you doing anyway, mate? Sorry, I'm just blabbering on. So yeah, essentially this is 65 kilo. My plan is to do a competition bench and hopefully bench just as much as I benched before, but in a lighter weight class. So my one rep, so you've just diagrammed everything for the comp. Yeah, basically I've got an 8-week prep for my competition, training wise. Yeah, I can show you if you want. Hold on. So let's copy, paste, transform, reset, and then shrink it. Yeah. So this is the program essentially. So I only count the main things, so your squat, your bench, and your deadlift. That's purely powerlifting. And I train Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And essentially, I do each of the three lifts, main lifts, 4 times a week. That is the main of it. However, since I'm doing a bench press competition only, I'm only squatting and deadlifting twice a week to allow more energy to be put into the bench press. So as you can see, I'll look at scroll. Basically, I'll just explain that. So deadlift, you only do singles, and then you do doubles and triples for back offsets. And you build up the percentages. So 70, 80, 70, 75, 80. You go all the way up as when it gets to about here, 85. I bring it back down, then I build it again, just to give me a wee period of respite, and then go up again. I go all the way up to 95%, and then the last 2 weeks is competition prepping, so I bring it down to 85%. Hold on, you know what? That actually might be better if I. Hold on, no, I'm just. There you go, I'm live editing something. So 85, 75. Yeah, let's do that. Because this is tapering off. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so as you build yourself right the way up, then we bring it down, and bring it down. So I'm tapering it off over 2 weeks. Then bench, for example, I say I do my 3-week build up. Not really 3 weeks, it's 2 and a bit weeks. 2 and a bit week build up. Then essentially we do the Bulgarian. You do at least 14 sets of bench, maximum 14 sets. You build yourself up, you go singles heavy, and you do back offsets moderate. And you keep running that, and see every single 3 sessions increases by 2.5 kilos. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm hoping it'll take me right up, and I should be hitting decent weights. And then squatting is very similar to the bench. I'm just missing sessions, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So all that. So yeah, it's pretty decent. It is decent. And what you don't see as well is the extra things that I'll do, like close grip benching or doing skill stuff like pause deadlift, pause squats, all that. But I don't really do any of that for this program. But yeah. And as I say, hoping if I can improve my bench, then when the next comp comes round, my bench will either be the same, which is good, or improve further. And so there's only one way to go, and it's up or down or static. So there's 2 ways to go and 1 way to not go. Yeah. So let me just go back to OBS. So let's just take that away. Hold on, let me just boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah, program's back to where it is. There you go. That's fine. We're not deadlifting just yet, but we'll be doing that shortly. So basically the main thing is decreasing intensity as soon as the competition approaches. Yeah, I'm a newbie in the fitness world. I started it 3 months ago. No, that's awesome, mate. Well, welcome. Welcome. Hope you enjoy it, my man. But yeah, for powerlifting, basically, you need to. It's all about. It's not about how big your muscles are. It's about how well and how much of a skill can you move away from point A to point B. So it is strength based, but it's skill based as well. So this is why you want to build up your strength. But as I say, you wouldn't see if you hit heavy weight every session after session after session, you break yourself down quite a lot. So you need to give yourself time to recover. So this is why you build yourself up, you do a portion of intense training, you build yourself down, then you go for a 1 rep max, and then you kind of rest a wee bit, then you do it all over again. Because as I say, no one can lift super heavy PR every single day, every single month, every single year. It's just not feasibly possible, and your body would literally destroy itself. As I say, this is why you do off seasons and on seasons and maintenance and things. So yeah, but for yourself, I wouldn't worry about that. I just want what I'd say to you if you're a newbie. Yeah, absolutely. There's 100,000 different factors into a competition. You could do everything absolutely right, and on the day of the competition, you could be out. I'm enjoying it, but that's that. What you'll be enjoying is what I do miss is newbie games. Good, just enjoy it. You see, once you get to a certain stage, you want to do so maybe a week. It doesn't have to be powerlifting. It doesn't have to be pro. It could be anything sport-wise or physical-wise. Give yourself goals. Get yourself to be competitions and stuff. It's good fun. As I say, when it comes to competition, it's not about what I like about powerlifting is when you're competing. Yes, you are competing against other people, but you're always competing against yourself. Not going like, absolutely, aye, that's it. See when you first see your first vein or your shape and your detail, you'll fucking love it, mate. Trust me. I've been training since I was 14 and I'm now 25. So I've been training 11 years. So I haven't had newbie games in a long time. So cherish these moments. It feels great when all you do is lift, you hit PRs, you gain muscle, you start to look good, you notice yourself looking good. It's just it is a great feeling. Trust me, it is great. You'll enjoy it. It's a good process. I'm actually buzzing. I'm actually buzzing for you. Whereas I've been training for 11 years now, so the only way I see noticeable changes is when I diet. I get good abs, I get shredded, but I'll probably lose a wee bit of mass and then try to gain muscle. It's just very slow. It is a very slow process. Let me get this last, maybe last set. So, close grip. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Oh, jeez. Side this year once and for all, and 27 is good. There's never an age to start and never an age to stop. Because, no, there you go, use the words at my mouth. That's it. It's never too late. Absolutely never. Never, never. No, good. Because I'm going to be lifting weights until I'm beat. And I can tell you that for a fact. I'm never going to stop lifting. So I'm going to do one more set. I'm not going to get to 10 reps, but we'll get a few. And then we're on to deadlift. So, there you go, I'm close grip benching equal to my thingy. Starting peachy boy, aye, how's it going? How's it going? So, we're doing good so far. Close grip, I'm basically close grip benching what I'm benching, so that's good to say. Oh, Jesus, I'm starting to get tired. By the way, Laura, this is the Bulldog Gear foldable rack with cable pulley attachment. So it's great. It's easily the best rack I've had. It's not the cheapest. It isn't the most expensive. It's like, I'd say it's middle range price, but for what you get, quality is amazing. Like I can do everything. And see if you hang about till the end of the stream, you'll see me fold it away, and it folds away nice and neat. Like as I say, it's easily the best rack I've had. All the equipment I buy is pretty much either mid-high range or high range. So the bench, the bumper plates in the rack, that is all Bulldog gear, same as some of the attachments. And then see all the small plates, the 5 kilos, 2.5 and 1s, and all my bars and barbells, they're all Echo. So I don't scrimp and scrape, like quality. Yeah, I'll show you. So I have loadable dumbbells. So essentially, my dumbbell is a mini barbell, and it's also a Leco. So let's see if you can see it. So yeah. So these are my dumbbells, and I can load both of them up to 42.5 kilos, or I can do one dumbbell and I can load nearly 60 kilos on. So plenty of weight. So I don't need to worry about it. Aye. So see, I bought these because it's more of a space saver. Like I don't have to have like 50 different dumbbells in my room. I don't have a space for that. Buy one of these or buy a set. You've got a set of dumbbells from 5 kilos all the way up to 42.5. There you go. It's basically a full dumbbell rack and just this and small plates. Great. Then I've also got an easy curl bar. You know, the barbell that's shaped like that. So I'm hoping at some point, I say near future, but it's easily, we'll say 5 years. Do you try to rest time or do you go whenever you feel like it? Sometimes I try my rest time, I pretty much go for when I feel like it, because if we're going to talk into the whole bare bones of it all, normally, I see for example, a bodybuilder, their main goal of it as a workout is to break down the muscle and to fill the muscle with as much blood as possible. So how do you do that? More reps, controlling the weight more, and less rest. Whereas as a strength and power lifter, what's my main goal is to move as much weight efficiently and effectively as possible. So I need to less reps, heavier weight, and I need more recovery. So I don't track my rest time, but see when I did bodybuilding, I gave myself anywhere from 30 seconds to maximum a minute and a half rest. That was that for bodybuilding. And see for powerlifting, see if I'm tracking it, and I'm wanting to get the workout done quicker. Anywhere from, we'll say, 3 minutes to 5 minutes. So for strength wise, 3 minutes to 5 minutes. And see if I'm properly going balls to the wall. I don't track it. I just let myself rest as long as I can. My rep range is between 6 and 8. That's a decent aye. See a 3 minute rest, perfect. There's basically no difference, they say, between building muscle between a minute and a half to 3 minutes and stuff like that. So 3 minute rest, that's a good rest time. That's good, you've got that down. Your rep range is between 6 and 8. Remember, you've only been training for 3 months, so okay. Once I dominate all the reps effectively, I go for 5 kilos more. That is a good way to think about it, but it can be a bit of a slow way to go about it as well. You want have multiple rep ranges. So, see for building muscle for me, personally, see what I'll do my set and I'll continue talking. Hold on. Just let me do my set and I'll talk about it a bit more. But that's a good way of doing it, the way you said. That's something how I used to do it, but there's different ways to do it that's a bit more effective. See, I load on 5 reps there, doesn't mean I failed. So what, as I was saying, is you should utilise different rep ranges for different things. So if you just do 6 to 8 reps all the time, all you're ever going to be good at is lifting weight between 6 and 8 reps. You won't be used to lifting reps for 12 to 15 or even more, and you won't be used to lifting singles, like doing 1 reps or 2 reps or 3 reps. Each sort of zone is kind of got its own skill. Because see deadlifting, for example, see deadlifting 100 kilos for 10 reps is different to deadlifting 200 kilos for 1 rep. Both of them are completely different. One is you have to utilise your muscles for 10 reps, so you need to use your energy sparingly for each rep and have to have your muscles not exhaust itself before the 10 reps. Whereas when you do 1 rep as heavy and intense as you can, you need to train your muscle to incorporate as much of its resources as it can to move that weight. So it is good to do high reps, but it's also good to do low reps. You just need to do it correctly. So, as I say, what you're doing just now is great. So I would say, see if you do warm-up sets. Do your warm-up set, 12, 15, 20 reps. If you can do a warm-up lightweight, 20 reps, your body nice and warm for the movement, ready to go. Me personally, I only do 12 reps as a warm-up. So I say, you pick and choose. Then you do your warm-up sets, or if you're doing just purely muscle building, you do your working sets where you can do anywhere from, I would say personally, 8 to 12, or you can do 6 to 10 reps. 6 to 10 reps is your main, your working zone, you call it. And then you give yourself a strength zone, which is your 1 to 5 reps. And as you need to utilise all rep ranges to build yourself overall. See, all I used to do was singles, and all I used to do was like 10, 12, 20 reps. Like I could do bodyweight dips for 20, I could do pull-ups for 15, 20 reps. But one thing what it got me good at, doing pull-ups for 15 reps, it didn't help me get stronger or get bigger. It just got me good at doing that one skill for that many times. Whereas I can now, probably couldn't do 15 pull-ups, I probably could do 15 pull-ups still now, but I can also do a pull-up with 40 kilos attached to me by doing low reps of strength training. So both things are important to coincide with each other. And another big thing is, whereas one person might be good at doing singles, another person might be good at doing sets of 5s and 6 and all that sort of stuff. Everyone has their own sort of skill zone. So just need to play about with stuff. Because what works for you won't work for me, and what works for me won't work for you. Or what works for you will work with me, but it won't work with the guy out there and stuff like that. So it's all about experimenting and trying different stuff. See if sorted. Yeah, for bench press I always warm up. I start with only the bar to activate. Yeah, absolutely. Then I do 30 for 12, 45 for 10, 50 for 8. Good, good. Aye. And then you do your work. That's good. Good, good. Yeah. Because another thing I know, I don't know if you, because people say, oh, warm ups are important, but you see people go, oh, I'm going to warm up for a session, I'm going to run the treadmill for 10 minutes and do some like random exercises to get myself warmed up and activated. Yeah, you're warm, but are you really ready to do if you're benching or squatting? Are you really ready to do that? No. For me, this has took me quite a while to learn. So the best way, well, for me personally, I can't say for others, the best way for me to warm up is to just do whatever I'm doing. So see if I'm benching, I do my warm up benching. So I'll do I'll do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 steps of just warming up for the bench. And then I'm absolutely, my body is ready. I've used all the muscles enough times to get everything activated and ready to do my heavy benching. Whereas I wouldn't be doing squatting to do a heavy bench press. And I wouldn't be doing benching to run a 5k. So the best thing to do is make sure what you're doing is applicable and specific to the exercise you're doing. What are you saying? And then I go 3 sets of 6 to 8 with 55. Good, good. That's nice. And you know what you should do every maybe every third or fourth session. You should do. So if you do your warm up and then you do your 3 sets of 6 to 8 of fit hanging, see maybe not the first session of benching, the second. See maybe every third session of benching. See after you've done your 6 to 8 reps or your 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, you should do a further 3 sets of 3 reps in a heavier weight. That'll help you improve stronger and get more 1 rep maxes, but also see your 6 to 8 reps. That will also help you improve that further, so you'll improve quicker. Because how do you get used to benching heavier weight? By practice. And how do you practice benching heavier weight using lighter weights? You do it more. So how can I incorporate both? So the best thing to do is do what you're doing, but even if you can't do it, put yourself under heavier weight. Safely, have squat arms and stuff, put yourself under heavier weight, and that allows your body to feel, okay, this is heavier, this is how it feels. You might not be able to bench it yet, but it allows your body to think, right, this is heavy, and then see when you bench light, when you go back down to light again, it feels easier because you've held heavier weight. If that makes sense. So now I'm deadlifting now. But I get this. That's good. I'll try. Aye. Because that's what I did. See, to improve my bench from 110 to 115. What I done was is that I get my bench, I set it all up, I do all my sets and everything, and see at the very end of everything, I rack up the weight. Let's just say I was able to bench 110. What I do is I put on 115, I'd get set up, I'd unrack it, I'd hold it, I'd hold it, and I'd keep holding it for at least 10 to even 20 seconds. I hold it as long as I can. Once I can, I bring it back and just rack it. So I've not done a rep, but I've lifted the weight off, I've held the weight, my body's got used to holding the weight, and I put it back. So then I go even heavier. And I keep building myself until I can't unwrap and hold weight any longer. And that makes it easier to bench other weight. That's how I went from benching 110 to benching 115, is because I could unrack 130. So I could hold it 130 kilos. I couldn't bench it, but I could hold it and unrack it. And that allowed me to build up the central nervous system to bench heavier. Yes, I only improved by 5 kilos, but I improved nonetheless. Oh, sorry. Last question before I go to the gym. What's the best / effective exercise for biceps? Well, good, just hold the weight, didn't know that. Aye, it's the same with anything. See if you're doing a squat, lift the weight out, hold the weight. If it's heavy, it gets your core and everything working, then you can unrack it. You'll be able to lift heavier again. It's the same with deadlift. See if you do deadlift and you're struggling with the grip. Get the barbell and just hold the bar, heavy weight. It gets yourself to holding the bar and feeling that weight in your body. That's more powerlifting skills. That isn't just generally building muscle. That's more of a skill thing. Best exercise for biceps. Personally, curls. Anything you can do, anything curling. But to be more advanced, I would say weighted chin-ups. That's the best thing for your biceps. But see, because you're a beginner, it can be quite difficult to get yourself to basically do a pull, basically a chin-up, but only use the biceps. It is a bit of a skill thing where you have your basically you keep your shoulders forward, and you pull yourself up, and you just try and use the biceps. Basically, you're doing a compound exercise for your biceps, which helps build a lot of fitness. But see, for just yourself, just do barbell curls, easy curls, dumbbell curls. And with biceps, you don't need to go heavy because it's just doing this motion. See, when you start doing chin-ups, then you can get a weighted belt and add weight and really get the biceps peaking. That's what I'm saying. So see, doing weighted chin-ups, that's more advanced for your biceps. If you can't do it just now, just hold on. I say, just do your bicep curls and everything. As long as you're lifting weight and progressing, they'll grow, right? And I'll give you this before you go. A good wee finisher for biceps is a thing called 21s. See if you do it at the end of your bicep workout. It's just a wee finisher. You get a weight which is not heavy, moderately light, okay? And what you do is you'll do 7 reps of half. So you do 7 half reps. Once you've done that, you do 7 top reps. And then once you've done that, you'll do 7 full reps. It's called 21s. For bodybuilding, that will burn your back. See if you use the right amount of weight and really do it slow, contracted, and just boom, focus on it, and then go boom. That will destroy, that will make your biceps engorged with blood. Oh yeah, I've done those, yeah. That's good as a finisher. That's a good finisher for biceps. Or even another finisher for biceps is a 1 to 10. So you get the cable and the pins. You start at the bottom, you do 10 reps, 1 pin, 9, and you go next one, 8. You keep going all the way until you get to 1, and you go all the way back down. So you go 1 rep, then you go 2. So basically a ladder, you do a ladder, you go all the way down the ladder, and you go all the way up the ladder. That, as I say. When it comes to bicep training, for me personally, going heavy is one thing, but it's mostly engorging the muscles where blood is not enough. I'll try it that way. I think put too much weight and I did 20 limbs and I'm going to try it again. Yeah, I see with biceps, it's more about just getting as much blood pumped into it. It's not about how heavy you can lift, because the last thing you want to do is tear your bicep or detach your bicep. Then you're fucked. Like that is a bad thing. So with biceps, you don't need to go heavy. Control the weight, really just focus on getting the muscle pumped with blood. Because at the end of the day, when do you ever need to do a feat of strength just using your biceps? You don't. Your biceps and your arms are stabilizers for main lifts like bench press or rowing or deadlifting or even squatting if you're holding. So you don't need to go super heavy when it comes to arm training. You just need to go heavy enough to stimulate and build strength and muscle, but you need to do it contracted and controlled to build, engorge the muscles with blood essentially. Well, mate, time to go for the gym. Nice to meet you. Absolutely, mate. It's nice to meet you as well. I'm going to save those advice very helpful. Absolutely. I'm always here training, so as I say, check back and stuff. And I can give you more advice, or you can give me advice and stuff at some point as well once you become as wise as myself. That's it. Hopefully I see you around. Absolutely. As I say, keep checking in. I'll keep you updated. But get that workout done, my man. He was pretty decent. He was awesome. That was good. So I enjoyed those wee interactions. Just someone who just started out, want a wee bit of advice, just want to chat and stuff. It's good. One of the main reasons why I do streaming. I enjoy these wee interactions, helping people and giving people advice. Because the way I see it, a lot of people, like, when it comes to, I don't know. Because I mean, I want to do personal training as a wee side business, but I don't want to anymore. Because the way I see it, a personal trainer shouldn't be somebody you're stuck with forever. Basically, a personal trainer should be somebody that if you've never lifted before, you go, you seek advice, you ask for help, then they should be able to teach you everything. Personal trainer, you shouldn't have to be stuck to paying one person for your health and fitness for the rest of your fucking life. It should be like, yeah, you pay me to use my time to educate you and to give you knowledge and wisdom, so maybe at some point you can go out on your own and do it. So that's why when it comes to fitness advice, it's all free. I'll tell you everything that I do. I won't say, oh, here's a wee secret program tip, only fucking $5.99. No. I say, my wisdom as a fitness person, it should be free to pass on. I'd say knowledge is free and knowledge is power. But you shouldn't have to abuse and go, oh, you want my secret workout plan to get you abs? Fucking pay me 129 quid for fucking 6 weeks. And then you'll have abs, and then you don't have it, and then you might have abs, and then you go, that's cool, I've stopped now, and it happens again. You have to rehire that person again to do it all over again, because you just took the knowledge and used it, you didn't take the knowledge, learn it, and apply it. So that means then, if you realise, right, I'll reapply that knowledge again, but I might change this and change that, you need to understand what you do. As I'm saying, as I say, the best qualification I've got in fitness aspects is I've got higher PE, qualified in sports coaching, swim instructor, and as I said, I did martial arts and disability coaching. In no way or form have I done any sort of higher further education or weight training, this training, that training. No. Everything I've learned is through experience. So some of it, as I say, will be accurate, some of it won't be accurate. But I can at least tell you what has worked for me. And as I say, it's a learning process. It's good to make mistakes, it's good to learn from it, and it's good to progress. But it's important to learn. That's the main thing. As I say, a lot of people nowadays, you hire a personal trainer, they do everything, they plan everything for you, they tell you what you're lifting, what you're doing, and you're literally just, you're a husk. You're just doing whatever you're told to do, and you do it without question. And that is it. Whereas, you should be asking, why am I doing this? Why am I not doing this? Okay, I'm doing why not. This is the why is a house, and why is this beneficial? Okay, but what if I done this? And stuff like that. So if you start questioning, you start learning, and see when you, as I say, you get a Padawan, you get a Jedi, and the Padawan becomes a Jedi, and then it grows and all that sort of stuff. So aye, the apprentice becomes a master, so to speak. But aye. But I've just been complete chatting on a random tangent. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think about certain things. To see when you do an apprenticeship, you learn the skill and you go into the job. So when you're PT, you'll be teaching your people the skills, right? You don't need me anymore, don't need to pay me anymore. Go and do your thing. There we go. But I get some people it's more like a Saturn and Shadow Bloom. I've just been talking utter bollocks, I think, for the last wee bit, so. See, I'd be a terrible personal trainer because I wouldn't take any money at the end of it. Let's see what's been said. Oh, 6:42 AM on Friday. Fucking hell, what am I doing? Aye, what are you doing fucking up right now? Jesus. I say the early bird catches the worm, doesn't it? Oh, Jesus. Right. I need to kind of speed myself up a wee bit. I need to speed myself up. I'm starting to get. See, I done very well with the benching, and I just get a bit lethargic. Oh. See. We'll work early on Friday. Ah, fair enough. How's lots of that? Fine, they're going fine. As I'm sure, I'll switch the programs. So, as you can see, this is the last sort of session of doing all the same weights, and then next week it's all heavier. See, I'm basically jumping 10 kilos in the bench, jumping 20 kilos in the squat, and jumping 12.5 kilos for deadlift. Aye, but it's all going all right. I can't complain. No, can't complain. Pardon me, sorry. Well, that's something I was going to try and fix. I'll do it later. But yeah, lifts are going good. As it's still very early doors of competing wise competition. I've literally just on the first week of the 8 weeks. So I can't say, oh, I'm going to smash it, I'm going to fucking hit a PR. or hit 115. I can't judge what I'm going to do just yet, but it's going fine. It is going fine. I did close to benching. I did 70 kilos for 5. Well, recently I've been smashing it. My first 5 weeks of training a wee while back, one of the best, but I've been going good. Oh, also, I've got my date for my next competition after my bench. So I'm doing 8 weeks bench competition, then I'm doing 10 weeks competition, the Highlands Open it's called. So I'm doing another competition in October, the end of October. So it's going to be tiring. I'm going to be doing a hard 8 weeks competing, maybe resting for a week, then doing another 9 to 8 weeks hard training, then another competition. But as I say, if I do that, I don't need to do the very end competition. I can just, if I get my total 170, I can just let myself rest for a wee bit. I don't mean like what I done last time, like I didn't do any training for 2 months. Let myself rest for like a week or two, get back into moderate training, and then plan the next training session. So let me just do this wee set, and then we'll crack on. Oh, this is. I love your commitment. Appreciate it. That's it. Look, absolutely. And of course, I'll get Lauren. I'll get to record it all. I'll make a wee YouTube video and whack it on. What I'll need to do at some point, once I've actually done a few competitions, I should do a wee stream and have a wee video of my training, and we can all like, kind of talk and discuss it and stuff. That'd be quite cool. But as I say, I'm right now getting the training done. Also, I sorted my gaming stream, my gaming scenes. So, see, hopefully, when I'm ready to go back and play PlayStation again, after I've done focusing on all my OBS and streaming stuff, it's all ready to go. And then I haven't bought the microphone yet. I'm gonna buy it either today or in a wee bit. I'm just let's go mode. Absolutely. As I'm saying, I'm trying to just get the streaming done. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm wanting to do more multi-streaming. So I'm wanting to do that. So I looked at trying to do the vertical between Instagram and TikTok. Can't do TikTok, you need 1,000 followers, and then Instagram, no really a point. So I think I'm just gonna stream to, as I say, YouTube, so keep banging, maybe Facebook, and that kick, and then Twitch. But I'll need to remove myself off affiliate before I start doing all that, because it breaks Twitch's terms of service. But I didn't realise that at the time. I didn't fucking read it, but I read it all there. If I want to do streaming across all platforms, I need to do that. But but I'm not doing that just now. I'm not really focusing on that just now. Get everything all set up, get all my alerts and stuff working, and then, as I say, I did tell all the sort of streaming services I'm going to do, get all the individual things set up settings wise, and then get alerts for all them working, and then Discord. That's my sort of my 3 steps for Twitch just now. Well, I've got 4: audio, uh, audio, settings, alerts. No, what did I say the last one was? Discord. Yeah. Do I follow me? That's happy days. 168 followers now. Awesome. This is why I need to get the alerts sorted so I actually see it visually. PT noobs. I'll go in my phone, let me just check. I'm not being able to check with my alerts and stuff. Jeez, also I didn't realise. So ex Volo for a follow, thank you very much. Talk QNSX, appreciate the follow as well, that's awesome. And then further on, PT Noobs, even more awesome, cheers for the follow, there you go. There's a few wee follows back to back there. That's great, appreciate it, that's awesome, as I say. Getting closer to 200, which is awesome. But as I said, I'm slowly developing the Twitch. I'm slowly getting there with it all. But thank you everybody, that's awesome. That's awesome. I say I'm still need to get alerts and stuff and that sorted. So if I don't realise somebody's followed it and I'm not doing it to be a wanker or anything like that, I'm just not realised. So appreciate it. Right, so what was I going to do there? I was getting nosy at who else is streaming Twitch just now. Always like to have a wee gander. Okay, that did. That did. Well, there's quite a few people streaming. Cool. That's good. Good, good. Right, let's get an next set then. Let's go. So we'll do 110, we'll do 5, and then we'll go straight into the single to 150. You're not going to listen back in the following as well. Oh, my knees. My wee bitty old knees. Right, let's go. So, 5 reps. Easy enough. Cool. Oh, jeebus. Cool. So, this is it. So I'm doing 150, 5 seconds. It'll be easy enough. So I've got 35 minutes. So yeah. We'll do a minute, see because it's only 1 rep, and I know for myself, it ain't that heavy. We'll do 1 rep at a time. No, we'll do a minute and a half rest. No shit, it's 1 rep at a time. Oh, I'm a ball bag. Right, aye. So, I'm trying to think, training wise, how am I going to ramp up? Don't know. Right. Let's go. Let's go. So, as if those who are watching, if you've not watched me before, when it comes to my deadlifting, I'm good at deadlifting without a belt. I get a bit awkward deadlifting with a belt, so I just need to kind of practice it a little bit more. So, you heard that, apologies, better out than in. There you go. So I could go here, but I say that is, no, it's not tight, but it is tight. I do deadlift and squat into the same. Like this, it's just a wee bit firmer, it's not too tight. So let's get the form down. So my main thing for deadlift is pulling the slack. So we'll get this. Easy. Easy. So number two. Oh, yeah. So once I've finished my workout, I am getting Lawton. We're going to Costco, getting some shopping, come back, have some dinner on that. And I will probably just chill, I think. And then I'll spend tomorrow I'll try and do one of them tasks. I'll try and get one of them tasks done tomorrow. Because the quicker I get everything done, then it's done. And it's just, I get to enjoy streaming. So yeah. 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 So this time I'll do a deadlift, but I'll have the belt slightly tighter, and I'll see how that feels. So let's just see how this feels being a bit tighter. Felt fine. I felt fine. Okay. But I I've only got one more hole left. And then that's about. So yeah, I'm not ready for that. But no. No. I'm not ready to do the max tightness. Okay. I'm on level 2, level 3. If I start to lose too much weight, then I'm on the max tightness. Probably fine, my max tightness is like middle and fucking medium belt. I should have bought the medium belt, man. So fucking annoyed at myself. But hey, at least I can say this belt's nice and broken in, so if I do, when I get old and fat, I can use this belt. I didn't set my timer, so I guess we'll go again. Yeah, it's only singles I'm doing, so it's not anything difficult. Oh, my belly's going now, it's getting hungry. Right, I'm on number 4. Easy enough. Easy enough. Biceps are looking good. I'm a lot leaner now, comparing myself a good few weeks ago. I'm not big per se, but I'm lean. I'm getting lean. Getting leaner. See? Getting there. Getting there. That's one thing I'm going to look at actually. So, I probably have already looked at it before. I'll just look at it again. So it was a weight classes for powerlifting. I keep on 74, 83, I know them too, but I keep on forgetting the other classes. So men, so there's 53, there's 59, there's 66, and 74. And personally, I couldn't go lower than 74. Nah. Thinking about it, nah. for me to get to 66 kilos, I'd have to lose. I know it's only 8 kilos, but I don't have 8 kilos of fat on me now to lose. I'm already. I see me at see me being lean. I'm gonna say I'm about 72, maybe 71 kilos. I've probably got a wee bit of water in me. I've still got maybe a kilo, maybe 2 kilos of fat on me. But I've not got much more weight that I could lose to go. So yeah, it's pretty much 74 kilo class is my main bread and butter just now, I think. As I said, as long as I do a 470 total for 74 kilos, Scottish qualified, no bother. I've already lifted over that amount, I've done 517 total, but of course I was 4 kilos heavier, so we'll just see. We'll see when it comes to training aspect. Probably what I do is make all my first lifts the Scottish qualifying. If that isn't too difficult enough, do all that and then just fucking above and beyond. Yeah. So that's what I want to look at. So hold on. I've looked at it a bunch of times already, but I just want to look again. So let's look at Westerns again, for example. 74 kilos, the heaviest person. Fuck, I am going to wreck 74 kilo squatting class. Deadlift is a bit more hangy, but squatting, they're going to get fucked. If I can get myself below and still stay, aye. See, that's a lie. The Northern, they're a lot more competitive, 190. So I'm in that kind of zone. Bench. Yeah, I'm. Fuck everybody, so that's a good. Yeah. I'm easily 74 kilo. I am a competitive 74 kilo lifter. Yeah. Might not be strongest at certain lifts, but I'm fairly decent, I'd say. Right. Sound. Right, let's go again. So I'm going to try and lift with a bit more force. That was good. That was good. This is easy. Very easy. So I'm just thinking to myself, deadlift wise, I'm just thinking for ahead of the competition, way down the line. I think my first lift, we'll see how I am. It might be a fact of just doing, we'll see how I get on, training weight wise. But if I can push myself, my last lift, anywhere from 220 to 240. Don't think I do. I couldn't deadlift 240 right now, but I'm pretty sure I could probably do close to 230. But if I have the mindset at 240, then yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. That's a plan. That is a plan. See, I'm getting myself excited and stuff. I just want time to speed up so I can do these competitions and have my training done. It's just, as I'm saying, see, as soon as I do Scottish qualification, I want to train hard enough so I can go British. I want to get British qualification and then I can maybe even do a British competition. That'd be so cool. I'm going to say qualifying totals. So I'm going to look at this so it can be from here. Let's see. So classic men, 74 kilos. Open is 555. I'm going to do that. But the bench is 135, so that's insane. My bench is nowhere near that yet. That's cool. Right, okay. What about you? Let's see. I'm mixing with your sorry. So as I say, my goals are just now get over a 470 total 74 kilo class, compete at Scottish, then go in for British. That's what I want to do. That is the game plan. And while I'm doing that, of course, I'm having fun. Right, let's do one last step. The camera. The camera's off the film. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Patience is a virtue. There we go. Oh fuck, it switched to selfie mode. Motherfucker. Yeah, I'll just stay and I'll fix it. Give me 2 minutes. So. Oh. Did we lose the cam? No, we didn't lose the cam. I know, the go, every trouble that does this, pain in the dick. So hold on. That's it. That's it. Yeah, got there. Fucking pain in the dick. There we go. Fine. Overall, that was well. That went very well deadlifting wise. That was great. Uh, what time is it just now? Mm, no, good. Good, good. Might be my camera's looking better. Cool. Uh, aye. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. So we are happy with this. I'm not doing any back off sets. I'm okay just now. We can give this a good green. Then that'll be heavier weights, heavier. No. Cool. We're all good. That's one thing. Okay, so now it's good like that. So yeah, I need to fix this. Hold on. So don't mind me just now, guys. I'm just as I said, don't mind me. So that's that. That's that. That. There we go. There we go. What? Cool. So I'm just trying to get this. Is that alright looking? Nah. Does the job, doesn't it? Does the job. Cool. Yeah. Okay. I would normally do a wee extra exercise, but I think I'll just leave it there. Just because I need to go and get home and stuff, and then. Aye. I've done the main stuff anyway, so I can't complain too much. So, aye, good. But yeah, so training again tomorrow. So roughly, I'll train whenever. I don't know what time, but as they stay tuned. Hope you will enjoy, and see from tomorrow I will listen heavier. So I'll be a wee bit heavier weights and stuff, get to play with a bit more. We're slowly getting there, but I shall love yous and leave yous, and I will see yous all